Hi, Jennifer with Fuck the Underdog. The words won't let me read them. So today I'm going to talk about lacking sympathy for excuses and lack of effort. So currently I am doing 75 hard. It's literally all I talk about, which makes me an annoying vegan CrossFitter kind of person, but it's okay. I was looking for the newer version of 75 hard, and I ran across some reviews that people had left about doing 75 hard. A majority of them were like,
this isn't sustainable.
You can't restrict food and succeed.
Can't work out twice a day for 75 days. You're going to destroy your body.
I decided that I didn't like taking a picture of myself every day. It triggered me, so I didn't do it.
So on and so forth. It was a massive pile of bullshit excuses, which got me obviously fired up, and I made a live recording about it. But now I'm going to talk about this a little deeper. I have no sympathy for excuses and lack of effort. Here's why. It's not called 75 hard because it's easy. It's freaking hard. But it isn't about exercise, and it isn't about losing weight, and it isn't about restricting your diet. It's about working a list of items into your everyday to make it a habit to be a better person. It's about mental toughness. And that is what separates probably the 1% and 2% from the rest of the world, is mental toughness. When you think you can't go on, you think you can't do stuff, it is only you getting in your way. There are a million list of excuses in this world about why people can't do X, Y, or Z. I'm going to tell you a thing right now. I've started 5 or 6 businesses in my life. I've sold a couple of them. Nary a time did I have a freaking dime to my name when I started each and every one of these businesses. And I know that sounds silly, but typically if I did have money, it's off invested somewhere. It's not liquid. I have started multiple businesses on a song and a prayer. So I don't believe people when they say,
I don't have XYZ dollars to get started.
You don't need any money. You either need time or money. And so use your time. You have time. You have lots and lots of time. Every time you sit in front of the television, that's time you could be spending doing something productive. Every time you go to the bar and get drunk, that's time that you could be using to start a business or to learn something or to increase your status among people who are driven. People use a mountain of excuses. And as I was reading through these 75 hard excuses, is the one that really got me was,
I didn't like taking the picture. It triggered me. It made me uncomfortable.
If you're that uncomfortable with how you look, why wouldn't you do something about it? I was not overjoyed with the way I looked, but it didn't bother me to take that picture every day. It was like another in your fucking face moment for me where I could say, you know what, this is what I look like now. And I can't wait to see what I look like when it's over. On the 8th day, when I thought I wanted to quit because it was consuming all of my time and energy, I didn't really want to quit. I just wanted to whine and complain about it. And I called my coach and I whined and complained, but I was still doing the work, even though I was like,
Boo-hoo me, my social life sucks, wah, wah, wah.
And he told me to
suck it the fuck up,
which is what the response that I was looking for. Things are hard. Hard things are hard. You know, when you get to the best moments in life is right at that exact moment when you think you want to give up. All of a sudden the worm turns. And I was at that moment where I was like just bitching and complaining and whining that this was hard, but I was still doing the work. I wasn't making excuses. As I've mentioned in a couple podcasts, I come from a really checkered background. We were poor. Their parents were poor. I'm sure the parents before that were poor. We have generational poorness. It's okay. I came from that set of circumstance and I had no connections. I had no money. I had a parent that told me,
you don't need to go to college. What you need to do is turn 18 and get the fuck out of this house and go get a job.
I was never nurtured in a manner that would lead to success, but here I still am, being successful and doing the damn thing. And that's because I lack excuses. And so anytime anybody comes up to me,
I couldn't go to college because I don't have the money.
Yes, you can. You can go to college if that's what you want to do. You take out a freaking loan and you work your ass off just like I did. And they're like,
I can't start a business. I don't have any money.
Yes, you fucking can. Yes, you fucking can. You work it the hell out. You trade your time for money, right? So you take that time and you spend it and you work and you push and you push and you push until you get where you want to be. You don't need money to start a business any more than you need money to go to college, any more than you need, great connections, for your next big idea. You don't need any of that shit. Is it helpful? Absolutely. Would I have loved it? Sure. But this made me a tougher, stronger person. And I know that no matter what circumstance or situation I'm in, I will pull myself up by my bootstraps and I will solve it. Currently in my business, because of this crappy economy, we had several businesses we work with go out of business, and it took a big hit to my income. And instead of me being like,
woe is me, I can't do this.
We just lost a bunch of money. What are we going to do? I guess we should shut down the business.
I pivoted. I readjusted. I reached out and got help to reformat my offer so I was attracting a more high-level client that probably wasn't going to be affected by this economy. I found another lower ticket offer that I could give to people who maybe are having a hard time but are still going to help them with their marketing. All I did is pivot and shift. And I cut a little fat out of my business, which is ridiculously painful, but that's what you have to do. I didn't make excuses and say, oh gosh, this economy, I can't. No. You know what? Fuck the fucking economy. I can and I will and I always do. And this is a rough time for a moment. Going through this is going to help me run a more financially strict business. It's going to help me reorganize and structure things so that it's more cost effective. And when we come out the other side, we are going to be bigger, faster, stronger. So hard times don't define you outside of the fact it defines like how much can you do. So this is why I just have no sympathy for people making excuses and lack of effort and all the things that people do that hold themselves back. You are your only problem. And as soon as you learn and accept that, you will stop getting in your own fucking way. Have a great day.